Hi everybody. Today we present our figures for 2021 and for the fourth quarter. AddLife has during 2021 had a successful year. We have had strong growth both in sales but also in profit. Our sales growth have been more than 50% over this year, and also has the EBITDA growth been more than 50%. The growth mainly comes from acquisitions that we have done out in many countries in Europe, but also from the strong sales of COVID-related products in big part of this year. As we all know, the market during 2021 has been very volatile. It has come new restrictions, it has come new mutation, it has really been difficult to do good business in a market condition where everything changes from week to week. But as you know, we have fantastic companies in this group. So they have really done their utmost to help our customers in these difficult times. During this year, we have done 7 acquisitions. 2 of them are closed now in 2022, but 5 of them we closed during 2021. These acquisitions will add approximately 3.3 billion in sales yearly when they are sort of 12 months in our figures. So this, of course, has been a really good opportunity for AddLife to grow during the year. If we then talk about the fourth quarter, it is a really strong fourth quarter, but we all knew that it would be very tough because the comparison quarter in 2020 was extremely strong with really high sales of COVID-related products. And in this year, we couldn't match that COVID-related sales. So we are decreasing our COVID sales in this quarter compared to last year. So in this quarter, the acquisitions that we have done has really driven the sales in our MedTech segment. But if you look at the LabTech segment, we have continued to sell a lot of COVID tests, mainly in the Nordic markets, but it has decreased in our research companies and also in our Central Eastern European companies. We all know that the pandemic came again with Omicron in this quarter, so it has been difficult from mid of the quarter to meet customers because the customers had to refocus. Some figures though, the quarter ended up in a sales with 2.1 billion. We had an EBITDA of 329 and the EBIT margin ended on 15.5%, which is really, really strong. And in the quarter, as I said, we continue to do acquisitions. 4 of them were taken out in this quarter. And I'm really proud that we did 2 interesting acquisitions within the field of digital health. Because if we look at the future trends, we see that digital health service will probably increase a lot just to be able to take care of all the patients that had to be at home. A few words about the COVID pandemic. As I said, market changed rapidly in the middle of the quarter due to Omicron. Elective surgery came out slower again in many markets. And in many markets, especially in the Nordics, we started to do a lot of testing. But as you know, we more or less sell PCR testing for the COVID. We saw that in some countries, there was more going into antigen testing. So in those countries, our sales has decreased. The sales of COVID-related products in this quarter came out on 355 million. And the same quarter last year, it was 600. So you now realize it's a big discrepancy in volumes. But for the full year, we have actually had COVID-related sales of 1.9 billion compared to 1.3 in 2020. What's interesting to see with our sales now is the big change of in what geographies we have created sales. If we look at 2020, Our sales was 65% in the Nordic countries, but in 2021 it was 49%. And that is, of course, due to the acquisitions. So now we see that larger countries in our groups are, of course, UK, Ireland, Italy, and Germany. And all of them were very, very small in 2020. The acquisitions we have done during 2021 has developed according to our expectations. During the year, we have worked extensively, of course, with the integration of all the companies, with all the employees. We have worked a lot with our AddLife Academy to really have trainings in our vision and corporate philosophy, sales trainings, and also leadership trainings. So many of the companies that we acquired during 21 is now really running into the integration phase of AddLife. But it takes time. It always takes time to have everybody on board, but it's a fantastic foundation that we have created with all these companies during this year. So, summarizing 2021, it's really a successful year. We are very proud of what we have achieved in the market, and all of you working within the AddLife Group, I would like to say thank you for the fantastic work you do every day for us. And we are well equipped now to do future growth and to expand in our companies and also in the countries where we are active. Bye bye.